Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. This is a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius for the upcoming week in February. If you're brand new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Everything that you may want to know about this video and the reading is in the description box below, so have a look there. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate your return and I appreciate you wanting to watch more of my videos. Thank you so much for the support. For everybody watching, I do want to remind you that because this is a general love reading, it can pertain to relationships, situations, circumstances, romance, family, work, friends, enemies, you name it, it might apply. Also be flexible with the energy. You may feel like I'm reading for you, but you could also potentially feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. And my intention, as always, is to reach the people who need the message the most and who will benefit the most from it. So take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Okay, Aquarius? Well, let's give this deck one more good shuffle and a cut, and we'll see what's going on with you guys for this upcoming week in February. Here we go. Okay, we're going to start off with the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Cups in reverse. We've got the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck too, but I don't usually take that third card, just for the record. We've got the Moon in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Hangman in reverse. Three of Pentacles. Three of Wands in reverse. And the Five of Wands. Okay, so you're dealing with an ending here, Aquarius, that much I have so far. And I feel like it's definitely causing you some remorse and some sadness, maybe some grief. With the Queen of Cups in your underlying energy, I do feel like this is your energy. And I do want to remind my male viewers that you can embody this kind of energy even if you are a male. The Queen of Cups is just somebody who might be withdrawn or feeling a little sad, maybe even feeling a little sorry for herself, might be feeling a little victimized. She might be feeling a little closed off regarding her emotions. A little disconnected. There is an ending, Ten of Swords. This is a brutal ending. Could pertain to a relationship, something that was very painful and difficult. We also have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse on the table. I do feel right now that this is somebody that you're dealing with, although it could end up being you as well. But the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who might be feeling a little bit egocentric, maybe a little bit overly concerned about themselves rather than others, somebody who's a little bit more self-centered, selfish. But this can also be somebody who's feeling like they aren't receiving what they're putting forth regarding a relationship. Somebody who's maybe removed themselves or distanced themselves in a situation where they felt like they weren't receiving equal give and take within a relationship or connection. It's possible this Queen of Pentacles has revealed some information or some secrets or let something out that maybe she's been keeping to herself for a while. This could pertain to a work situation or possibly a working situation, meaning maybe you work with this person in some capacity with the Three of Pentacles out here. Or if this is an ending of a connection with this Ten of Swords, it could have been somebody that you worked with or had a working connection with. I think you may feel, Aquarius, that things weren't going your way or things just didn't transpire maybe the way that you had hoped. And you might be working through that, either by yourself or with this person. Let's get some more cards out here for you, Aquarius. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. And the Eight of Pentacles, clarifying this Queen. Judgment. Ten of Pentacles, clarifying this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles, this time in reverse, with the set of cards that has the Three of Pentacles in the upright. Four of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. So we have three queens on the table in reverse, all in reverse. Okay, this also could pertain to a family situation, but I'm definitely feeling possibly a work dynamic, working relationships, maybe in the workplace or just working together. We have a lot of pentacles on the table. The Eight of Pentacles, again, can indicate a job or workplace situation, clarifying the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This can indicate family disruption, disharmony within a group dynamic. This could indicate that the people that are on the table represent family members to you. I feel like things weren't going well between you, and we possibly have a third energy on the table, but I want to get some more cards out here before I determine that. So the Queen of Wands is a character that can be overly demanding, somebody who has to have things their way. This can be somebody who has high expectations for others but doesn't necessarily walk the walk herself. This can be somebody who is envious or jealous. All three of these feminine energies are in shadow energy. And I feel like there's some disruption within this group dynamic or this connection, partnership. I think this Queen of Pentacles has decided to disconnect or separate herself from the situation. I think that she feels like things aren't working out. There might be a lack of communication or miscommunication between you and this person or these people. And a lot of arguing, disagreements. And I do feel like things just aren't going your way or within this group dynamic. Again, it possibly could be a family dynamic. Family members. I think you might be working to try to resolve things, because I think that at least you, Aquarius, feels like you would like to repair or mend what's going on and hang on to these working relationships, because I think that you feel like it's important for you or whatever it is that you are working on together. So I feel like there's a sense that you're stuck, or you're returning to this ending, maybe trying to resolve the issue or come together again to try and make things work between you and this other person or these other people. I feel like these are three separate people on the table. These three separate queens. This Queen of Pentacles might have initiated this breakup or the separation, because I think she made a decision and maybe revealed that she was dissatisfied with how things were going, or felt like things weren't working out. Maybe she felt like she wasn't being heard. It just feels like there may have been some poor communication or miscommunication. This Queen of Wands feels like she is feeling significant amount of stress or worry regarding the situation. And the Queen of Cups just feels sad, feels remorseful. and maybe feeling stuck. Feeling like she doesn't have much of a choice in the situation. Let's get some more cards out here. We have the King of Swords in reverse. The Five of Cups, clarifying this Queen of Cups. Eight of Cups again, this time upright. The Lovers in reverse, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles again. Two of Wands. The Ten of Swords again, this time in the reverse. And the Emperor, clarifying this Queen of Wands energy. So I feel like this Queen of Wands thinks that things haven't been going her way for quite some time, and she feels like she still wants to maintain a sense of control over the situation. I think that she probably feels like she has the answers and that people should be listening to her. I think this is something that probably has happened repeatedly. It feels like there might be a pattern here. It's possible that this group dynamic hasn't worked out for quite some time, and I think it's stressing out this Queen of Wands, because I think she feels like she is put in a position of having to fix things, but I think she's felt like she's been in this position before. It's possible, I'm just going to throw this out there, it's possible that there is a disconnect or a disagreement between the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and this Queen of Wands is trying to act as a mediator, possibly. But I don't think she's doing a very good job of it. She is in this shadow energy. There's this feeling that there's a choice that needs to be made, and this needs to be a working relationship. This needs to work out for the benefit of all. It could be because there's a financial opportunity and it's financially beneficial to all involved. But I feel like this Queen of Pentacles has, again, disconnected or left or separated herself from the situation. But it almost feels like she's walked away from this because she doesn't want to deal with the conflict. With this Eight of Cups out here. It feels like she's made a definitive decision that she may be difficult to sway at this point in time. That she's decided to walk and get out of here. Get away from the conflict. And I feel like this Queen of Cups feels like she's being left to deal with the aftermath. And there's a lot of grief surrounding this ending for her. We also have a King of Swords out here in reverse. This could indicate somebody who is an external party looking in, or somebody who is also involved. This person feels like they might be talking or thinking about the situation, and not in a very positive way. This person feels like they might be communicating in a brutal manner, or almost admonishing the parties involved. I feel like this King of Swords, if this is somebody else that you're dealing with, this masculine energy can be somebody who's highly intelligent, but also very cutting with his words, especially when he's in the reverse, and doesn't communicate well. Meaning he could be abusive in nature, or he just doesn't use his intelligence in the right way. He might be hanging something over your head, but I do feel like he's almost admonishing this ending, or feeling like, or talking about how this needs to be dealt with. You can't just walk away from this. You need to return and fix things and make things right. It feels almost like a father figure who might be punishing somebody. That's kind of the feeling I get from that King of Swords. Like he's again admonishing the people involved, saying you've got to deal with this, you've got to fix this, you have to resolve things. I feel like this Queen of Cups may feel like there's a certain level of burden resting on her shoulders to make this happen, to be the one to bring the parties together. She may feel like she's the responsible one, or is being led to believe that she has this responsibility for some reason. But I'm not sure that this Queen of Wands, her needs are not being met, or her demands are not being met. And this Queen of Pentacles just feels like she's just not willing to deal with it at all. Let's get a couple last rounds out here, Aquarius, and see what else we get. So we have the Moon again, this time in the upright position. 8 of Wands. Magician in reverse. 6 of Wands. The 5 of Wands in reverse this time. Nine of Cups in reverse. Justice. And the 3 of Wands again, but this time in the upright position. So there's a lot of internal conflict. There may have been a lot of fighting in the past. I feel like it's, if they're still fighting, it's lessened, but that's because I feel like this Queen of Pentacles has decided to walk away from the situation. I think she feels like she may have been manipulated in this group dynamic, or she felt like someone was not playing fair. And she may have even revealed some information, and I think she feels like this separation or walking away from the situation is the best answer. But I don't think she's making decisions for the right reasons right now. And this Queen of Wands feels, again, like she is frustrated over the fact that she's not getting her way, that things are not transpiring the way she thinks they should. I think that she may feel like she is being mistreated or not heard, or that her demands aren't being met, and that feels unfair to her. Because I think she feels like she has a power position over others within this group dynamic. Like other people should be listening to her. Maybe she's an older sibling, for example. Or maybe she's taken on a role of manager or boss or something of that nature. But it feels like she thinks she should have some kind of say over how things transpire or how things work out, and things are not going her way. And I don't think they've been going her way for quite some time. Again, I feel like this Queen of Cups feels like it's her responsibility to try to make things better in the situation or initiate communication. It's possible this could be between two people, but to me this feels like three separate energies, and possibly a fourth with this King of Swords. There's definitely a working situation. Maybe these people own a business together. There is some kind of financial connection going on here, some kind of working relationship, work dynamic. Okay, let's get this last round out, Aquarius, and see if we can't get anything else for you. We have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Pentacles. This is in the same set of cards with the Queen of Pentacles. The Chariot, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Page of Swords, the Empress in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this Queen of Wands is feeling somewhat like a selfish energy. To a certain extent, I don't think that she is willing to accept responsibility within the situation or the demise of this working relationship or group dynamic. This Queen of Pentacles has definitely decided to move on, that she is walking away from the situation, and this Queen of Pentacles could very well be tied to her. This could be a spouse or somebody who's helping influence her decision in some way. The King of Pentacles is in the upright position, and this can be somebody who's very grounded and loyal and compassionate, somebody who's got his head on straight. This is somebody who works hard. This can be a father figure, somebody who takes care of others, a provider, a protector. I think he may have communicated or revealed some information or communicated with this Queen of Pentacles and influenced her decision to walk away from the situation. There is some kind of trickster energy, some kind of gameplay going on, maybe mind games or some deceit or some wrongdoings here that need to be addressed or fixed. And it could be any one or all of the energies on the table that are responsible or need to accept a certain level of responsibility regarding what's gone wrong within this group dynamic. And if people don't, if the energy on the table here don't accept some responsibility regarding what's going wrong within this group dynamic, then it's probably not going to be in anybody's best interest for this to move forward, because the same issues will come up again if things are not resolved. And again, there's this sense of a missed opportunity or a working situation gone awry that's actually could be beneficial to all of these parties, but I feel like because of this lack of an ability to work together, it almost feels like this situation or this opportunity is being thrown away. And this Queen of Cups is emotionally affected by this. This Queen of Wands is pissed. And this Queen of Pentacles is like, I'm out of here. I don't even give a shit anymore. This Queen of Pentacles just feels like she's gone. She's left the building with her King of Pentacles. The Queen and King of Pentacles have left the building. So let's get one Dreams of Gaia tarot card for you, Aquarius, and see if we can't. This feels like a very specific story. I sometimes do these readings and lay out the cards and start feeling like, well, there's just, this story is too specific for it to land for a bunch of people watching. But I'm telling you what I see in the cards, so take it or leave it. Again, maybe some of it resonates for you, maybe parts of it, but not all of it. You decide. My intention is that the message will help you in some way if you are watching it and you are resonating. So, again, take it or leave it. I hope that it's helpful. So let's get one card for Aquarius to finish up this reading. Some advice from Spirit. Next steps forward. Maybe specifically for this Queen of Cups. So because Aquarius, I do feel like this Queen of Cups is your energy. And that the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles are two people that you're dealing with. Because for whatever reason, it feels like you have the responsibility for initiating communication or bringing these people together to try again. It feels like for whatever reason, this responsibility rests on your shoulders. But you're dealing with two very difficult people, might I add, Aquarius. One who just wants to give up, and the other one who needs to have her way, or she's not having anything to do with it. So I don't know how you bring these kind of people together to make a situation work. More power to you if you are able to do that, Aquarius. I find that amazing. I would probably be in the corner of this Queen of Pentacles just throwing my hands in the air and saying, I'm not dealing with this crap, I'm out. Go off on my own and do something else. But the cards are indicating she's also making a poor choice. She's not making a choice for the right reasons. So, you know, if you're the Queen of Pentacles, you've got the Lovers in reverse here indicating you're making choices, but choices for the wrong reasons, and probably better to work through things than just to walk away from them. I mean, I think sometimes you can't help but walk away from them. I'm gonna take these two cards. Two came out, Aquarius. We're doing pretty good on time, so I will read them both. We have emotions in reverse, and we have the Six of Fire in reverse. These are both indicating blockages. And I will read each one. The blockages tend to be a little bit shorter, so it shouldn't take me too long. And we'll start with emotions. Okay. This one's about a page and a half. Here we go, Aquarius. When the emotion card appears reversed, it symbolizes the need to address the common symptoms of emotional repression in your life. Repressed emotions can have real and lasting impacts on the body, mind, and spirit. They can not only reduce the quality of your life and your relationships with others, but potentially even shorten your life. One of the most common signs of emotional repression is revealed in how you respond to the question, how are you today? Because we now esteem political correctness more than emotional honesty, most of us will smile and respond, I am good, and you? Even if we are emotionally broken and crying on the inside. Emotional outbursts and emotional honesty are frowned upon. Emotional honesty and sensitivity are seen as weaknesses, while emotional outbursts are a symptom of losing control. But controlling our emotions is not healthy either. We experience our feelings for good reason, and when we repress our emotions in order to control what we feel, we are choosing to disconnect from ourselves. As a result, we may embrace behaviors that can have serious consequences to our minds, our spirits, and our bodies. Unfortunately, our feelings do not change or go away just because we want them to. While we can pretend not to feel, denying an emotion does not mean we are not feeling it. It simply means that we are ignoring it, which can be detrimental. There may be times when emotions need to be put aside, but they should never be ignored or invalidated. Overeating, drug and alcohol addiction, pretending or denying that an experience occurred, any type of compulsive behavior, including compulsive exercising, eating disorders, cutting, hiding in the fictional realities of computer games or books or television shows, working to excess, avoiding deep and meaningful conversations, and hiding behind a mask of peace, love, and light, all of these things are behaviors we may use to hide from our emotions. We can use these behaviors to hide from our emotions, but we cannot deny these emotions or control them. What we are feeling will find a way to be expressed, and if it does not do so through direct communication, it may manifest in our bodies and in our behavior. Several signs that you may be repressing emotions include overreacting to minor issues, making external events and issues more important than personal subjects, intellectualizing and scorning emotions, brushing aside obvious disrespect or discourtesy and saying that it does not matter when it should and does, delayed emotional responses, depression, anxiety, and stress. Physical signs include tension, especially in the jaw and mouth, and in the stomach, throat, and shoulders. If the emotions card appears reversed in your reading, it asks you for a little emotional honesty. Look within and determine if you are allowing yourself to feel or if you are trying to control or deny your feelings. If it is the latter, now is the time to choose the healthy path of acknowledging, accepting, and allowing your feelings to flow. I do feel like this card represents your energy, Aquarius. You did come out in the reverse at the very beginning of your reading. And you do feel like you're the one who is having an emotional reaction to the situation more so than the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So you might be repressing your emotions, not acknowledging them, and maybe that is having some effects on you health-wise or in other ways. Six of Fire is the next card again in reverse. Let's take a look at this one. And then we'll wrap this reading up. So this one's just about a third of a page, pretty short. I will display it in the upright. Again, it's a potential blockage. Here we go, Aquarius. When the Six of Fire appears reversed in your reading, it may represent an unwillingness to come. Is this, yeah. Sorry, I had to double check because sometimes I get these wrong. This is Six of Fire. I just want to make sure I'm reading the right one. Yes, I am. Okay. When the Six of Fire appears reversed in your reading, it may represent an unwillingness to come to the discussion table and resolve a problem that is not only affecting you, but those around you also. You would rather fight and win than to give an inch. Compromise is not in your vocabulary. Even if you may feel that you are justified and that the party who has wronged you should be held to account, understand that at this time your actions and demands may also hurt innocent parties. If it is time to put your sword down and step away from the fight, not just for your own sake, but for the benefit of those who are caught up in the war you are waging. Whether the war is with another or there is an internal conflict you are waging within, now is the time to end it. Try to accept that some things cannot be changed or resolved and that sometimes the better person is the one who walks away. I mean, this card just fit this reading like a glove. The one who walks away, the Queen of Pentacles, and the one who's waging war, which again, you know, the first few cards that came out, the Queen of Wands needing to have things her way. I do think that this card represents both of the Queen of Pentacles, I can't get my words out apparently, and this Queen of Wands. Honestly, and you know, this may be simplifying the situation, but it feels a little bit like a cat fight, if I'm being honest, and it feels like a bit of a mess. And I do feel for you, Aquarius, because I do feel like for whatever reason you're feeling like you're shouldering the responsibility of this ending, and that you are also either being told or feeling like it's your responsibility to make things work and to make things better. So Aquarius, I'm going to leave this here. I hope that this reading gave you some clarity and helps you move forward in the situation. I hope that these other two energies start cooperating. Whatever the case may be, I think all three of you, and again, I do feel like these are three separate people, but take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. All three of you need to work through these shadow energies in order to move forward with the situation. So I hope the best for you, and I hope it all works out. Thank you so much for joining me, Aquarius. I hope I see you again soon. Take care. Bye.